Yeah, yeah. The world is so small till it ain't. Yeah. I'm building up a wall till it break.
So currently got to book a flight, bro, to Miami so we can see investors. Bro, I kid you not, bro. These guys, alright, so check me out. We did a Zoom call with these investors a few weeks ago to invest into our PAM account, get more clients into our PAM, and they can make money too. And just a whole ordeal. I told them the game plan. This is before my PAM was up like 100%. I think we was at like 80% in profit. And I was telling them like, yeah, I'm gonna go crazy on this PAM thing. Like, I'm really a good trader. Like, I've been doing this for a while and I'm really a good trader. So then these guys are like, yeah, we'll think about it. We'll see what's up or whatever. And then come to find out, these guys went with a whole nother guy. And following this week, we just found out that the guy they went with blew all their money and all their investor clients that came in with them. So they came in with people and they had their own money and he blew it all. So I hope they learned their lesson. We're finna go see him in Miami this upcoming, like in a few hours. And I'm gonna make sure they tap in because now, alright, so as you can see, currently
You about ready to hit the bag?
182%, 87 investors, 35% for the month. And bro, it's just receipts. And they could have been up. We all could have been up. We had our biggest investor come in like 2 weeks ago with 100K. Right now it was crazy phenomenal because I finally got my first 100K client, which is amazing. Next up, we're gonna have 500K and then we're gonna have $1 million client. What I'm basically trying to build, for the people that don't know, I'm trying to build this hedge fund up. So doing asset management, managing assets or managing trading accounts. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's tough. It's tough out here. Like, you gotta worry about your risk. You gotta make sure your risk is on point. You gotta make sure your trading is on point. 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I was on my biggest losing streak and I took a hit. I went from 130% all the way down to, I want to say it was like negative 30% or something like that, or like, no, my apologies. It was negative 30% for the month, but for the whole entire portfolio, we was only down to like 50%. So all the gains I made, I lost it. So that means I lost 80% of all the gains. Then I took a break, came back the following week, and now we're up almost 200%. So that goes to show you, like, bro, like, all you got to do is just lock in and, you know, stay focused and stay on the goal. But I'm gonna tap in with y'all guys in a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and get finished with this workout, and then we'll go from here. Make sure you guys, if you guys are trying to be an investor, make sure you click the link down below, book a call with me, and then we'll talk about your investment options. Also, I stream every day on Twitch at 6 p.m. EST, so make sure you click the link down below to join that and follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you in the live streams. All right, so these are my current stats for last week. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the screen for you. As you can see, we was making $22,000 a day. Then we also made $111,000 with a 150% return, and then a 86% win rate. And then our average loss was around like $2,000 to $3,000. Our average time for holding a trade was 1.8. Normally this would be 8 hours. This week, I was pretty much getting into trades that was going right off of volume, like the trades that we was getting into. Or just straight volume, so the trade was over in like an hour or two. Average win net is like $2,000 per position, so I took a couple positions and they all equaled up like $2,000. And as you can see, boom, we was hitting these trades Wednesday, Thursday, and also Friday. Got some trades in, and then the previous week we also had some bangers. So with this being said, just want to let you guys know that, you know, trading isn't going to be like this in the beginning for you. It's really not. But if you consistently build up and just focus on making those small gains add up, and then once you get small gains add up,
then you'll get to those bigger gains later on once everything adds up together. So it's all about compounding in the beginning, and then you'll get to this level. For our first example, we have gold sales. So in this trade, I actually took my trade roughly around this area, even a bit of positions right before this area too. So right above here. The reason why I took this trade, there's a few reasons why I took this gold sell. First of all, I just wanted to point out that ICC is indication, correction, and continuation. So the market moves in a way where it tells us what it wants to do, corrects itself, and then continues to finish off the trend that it wants to do. So originally we had the support level here. Our support level here was telling us that bullish pressure is going to be above this level. So with the fact that price breached this and broke it to the downside, lets me know that there are sellers in the market under the level of 2,460. So since price is bearish under 2,462, I would be looking for sales under that level only. Anything above this level still has the potential to be bullish, because as you can see here, price wicked out at that same level and started a whole little higher high, higher low, and then a small tiny uptrend, not an uptrend, but it went up. From this level, we can see that there is bullish pressure here. So we're not going to sell anything above this level unless we have confirmation that price is bearish. So price is bearish under this level. We have that correction. So this lets us know that anytime price is under that level of 2,462, it's going to go down to 2,451. With that being said, we have that correction. We need this correction because this means price is grabbing more liquidity in the market so it can push down. Because normally it takes money to break these levels. It takes a lot of money to break levels like this. So when price got to this level, the sellers felt like they ran out of money. The sellers was like, okay, let's go back and go get some more money. Once we get money, we can finish out our trend, because they can only have so much power. Buyers or sellers can only have so much power before they have to go the opposite direction. So in this scenario, right, buyers, let's just say buyers have $500 worth, or let's not say that. Let's just say they have $5 million worth of money sitting at this level. So buyers have $5 million worth of money sitting at this level. Now, these are not the actual numbers of the market, but I'm just giving you an example. $5 million sitting at this level. Sellers ended up bringing $10 million in selling pressure. So they had 10 million orders in selling pressure. Selling pressure kicks in, comes to this level, and they basically knock out and they mitigate all the $5 million orders, right? Or all the orders that equaled up to 5 million. So they only have 5 million left. So sellers, since they already spent 5 million to break past here, they only have $5 million left. So with that being said, that means they're going to continue to go out until they run out of money. So then buyers will get to this level, and this level actually costs $10 million to get out of, right? So now this level costs $10 million, but sellers ran out of money. They came here with 5 million. They tried to pay some of this off, and now they need more money, right? So they have $5 million left to go at this level, but they already spent their other one. They have to go grab more money. Once they grab more money, they're going to actually grab more than 5 million. They're going to grab their 5, but they're also going to try to get more, much as possible, right? Much as possible, squeeze as much as possible. Once they do that, they'll be like, okay, now we can go back. So they'll break through this level again and then try to get to that $5 million level. They have enough money, so this time they come with another 10 million. So they can come with another 10 million. They can come through this level because they already breached this level already. So coming down under this level isn't going to be a problem for them. So they come to this next level, 5 million, they pay that and keep going. So basically how I took advantage of all of this is I knew that price under this level was going to be bearish. I seen that price made its highest point here. So we can see that the highest point that we have is this level right here. We'll go ahead and delete these for you. You can see our highest point that we had after that correction was here. You can see though, price is consistently breaking highs. Boom. Breaking highs. And then we have our high here. And you can see this high was caused by this low. So this low here caused this high. So with that being said, we ended up seeing price break under the low, which isn't bullish anymore. Price was bullish at a certain point, but then this would have made price invalid of being bullish and start to turn bearish. But that confirmation that we need is price under this gray zone. So we got that confirmation under this gray zone. Once price broke above here the first time, this was a good time to trade. This was New York session. Trading here with our stop losses above this level here, or you can pick out something here. Let's say if you picked out this level, let's say if you traded here and you even picked out this level, and let's say you got stopped out on this, it's still going to be okay because price was just reacting to the fact that it was becoming bearish under these levels. It made a new low, corrected itself, but still didn't break that last high that we had, which is amazing for price to be bearish under. Price ended up coming back down under this level, showing us, hey, price is still bearish. We didn't break any highs. We just made a lower high in the market just so we can continue down. And then you can place another trade here if that was a problem for you. I know some people in the Discord was having a problem with that. By the way, if you're not in the Discord, link will be in the description down below. So make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you join the best trading community there is out here. Super active. People are always learning. So with that being said, I've seen a lot of people having struggles with this small breakup, but honestly, it's nothing you can do when it comes to consolidation. Sometimes you just find yourself in a market where it's really not moving early in the morning. This ended up moving towards the afternoon. So this is still a good trade right back under this level, targeting this level. And then since we're trading with the trend, since ICC trades with the trend, we're always looking for price to go for more points. And as you can see, price has been bearish after that day, and then some in New York too as well, finishing off with a 1 to 9 RR. Price is kind of stagnant right now. Today's Friday, so let's see what happens for the next week. So in the midst of making this video, I ended up getting a mentorship call. So I actually got to attend to this call right now as we speak. I'll record some important information and put it together for us. So I'll see you in a bit.
9.45, and then I got stopped out at 2463.16. So I was trying to get in where you're talking about, but it stopped me out. And then I couldn't get in again. I got in again at 2459.99, so really, really close to that area. But then again, another trailing stop loss kicked me out basically like 50 cents later.
Now about trailing stop loss, do you mean like you was in profit, then you put a stop loss and profit?
Yeah, I had a stop loss, and then I clicked the trailing stop loss feature, I guess within Trade Locker. And so it just keeps moving it a little aggressively. So what I'm starting to realize is that, and I think you said something, right? I think you said that. So I think what I'm starting to realize is like, unless I'm like going to sleep or something, or I'm like really busy, I was, then I would use the trailing, like if I can't pay attention to it, you know what I mean? To move it.
Me personally, my feelings about trailing stop loss is just, I feel like once again, your stop loss is supposed to be put in an area where if price was to hit it, then that would make your trade invalid. So let's say if my stop loss is above this level and price hits my stop loss, that means price is no longer bearish because it's breaking a high.
Right, I remember you said
With
that.
trailing stop loss, it's not like you can get stopped out at any time, but that doesn't mean your trade is invalid.
True.
So you want your stop loss at a level where it makes the trade invalid. So as long as your stop loss isn't hit, your trade is still valid.
I see what you're saying. So I would guess, and I think this is what you said. So then you would rather take partial profits.
If I feel like a trade is getting sour or it's not looking as best as I thought, I would just take profits. Take profits or out of closing. I wouldn't close. I wouldn't want to close if price didn't hit the stop loss.
Okay. But like right now I'm in profit, right? I haven't closed anything. So right now my trailing stop loss, remember I got in at 2451.27. My trailing stop loss right now is at 2408.62. So I've locked in $213 in profit.
Okay, that's calm. Wait, that entry came from up here, and you're closing down here, right? Did I
Well,
read those numbers
that's
right?
where so 2451.27 is where I got
24.51.
in,
Yep.
right? Right now, I have a stop loss at 2408.62, which is basically in profit at $213.25.
You forgot to get bleach.
Oh, sorry.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
Excuse me.
I guess so. Are you saying you would manually watch this to close it and move the stop loss back
Okay, so
to like above?
one, I want to ask first. I want to
Mhm.
ask, since there was no clear indication of
Mhm.
like where price is going to end at. Like over here, we knew that price was targeting this level, right? We knew
Mhm.
that price was targeting. So getting into this trade here, we knew exactly what we was going to target. So
Mhm.
I want to ask, what is your target for this? Like
I'm
what
glad
is
you
your
asked.
target, and what is your reasoning for that target?
Gotcha. So my target, I have several TPs, right? Based on levels, like key levels where, we've seen reactions before. So one of my TPs was 2413, which it blew past. The next one,
So you've taken partials on that first TP?
no, because I've just let the stop loss just move. The trailing stop loss just
Okay.
moved to
Okay.
essentially take profit, with still giving me the benefit of riding it all the way through. At least that's my thinking. I'm of course open to changing it based on your advice.
Yeah, go ahead.
The next key level, which is where it's essentially showing some support right now, is that 2397. So I
Right.
guess my question is, I
Nope.
guess around
Before you
no,
start.
okay, not question. Okay.
All right. Now I want
Oh,
to.
ultimate TP 2295 based on previous price action.
We hit that this morning.
No, 2295.
20. Oh my god. All right, we're definitely going to have to. That okay? Wow, that is actually kind of crazy. You said 22.
It's been there. Yes.
It's
You
not.
think gold can't get there?
It
You
can
don't think
get
gold
there,
can get
but
there?
what I want you to do is more so go with the trend as it goes. 'Cause
Okay.
that's a little deep. I'm not saying it can't get there, but there's gonna
Mhm.
be so many other opportunities that you can catch if price is headed that direction, anyways. So
Okay.
I want you to, like, in this scenario, there's no real like level that price was choosing. If we look at the charts, like just the
Mhm.
charts along, we can see that once gold broke that level, it literally just went straight down.
Yes.
And I don't want you to hold this trade that you're in, which is a good trade, but I don't want you to
Mhm.
hold this trade and
Mhm.
then it starts making a way back up because it's doing a
Yeah.
correction itself.
Which it was doing a little while ago. It was like 2406 something. It has been
Because
making a little bit of a pull up. Look at that last candle.
yeah, I know. And that's because price is, unless it's Nasdaq, I'm not gonna lie, because Nasdaq is the only
Nasdaq
one
is
that does
different.
this. Nasdaq
Mhm.
will, make this long drop, pull back just a tad bit, and then make another
And then
long
keep
drop.
dropping.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but just to be on the safe side, I would want
Mhm.
you to more of like, okay, I've reached my. You said your TP1 was actually 408, I believe, or somewhere around
2398. Well, TP1 was 2413, which it already blew past.
2413. That's what it was, and you said that one blew past. Yeah, 2413. That was your
Right.
first TP, and then the other one came to that 395, 98, 95.
No,
Or no, that was
2398.
2295.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2295, my
22.
ultimate TP.
Yeah,
That's
no.
right. Shoot,
All right,
I'll
so
make some money.
that second TP should have been good.
Mhm.
Today's a Friday. I would want you to take profits, get
Okay.
ready for the next week, because next
Okay.
week could bring a correction just for another dip back down. Because remember, we're still in an indication phase for gold, or not even an indication. We would just say price is showing us, okay, price is
Mhm.
now bearish. But it's not
Mhm.
just gonna keep going down without a correction.
Correct. Yep.
So
Yep. Okay.
It's just one of those things that this is where I have to make the decision, because it's been some times where, I wanted to hold some trades for a long period of time, but if price
Mm-hmm.
really wants to head in that direction, it's going to give you structure in and out of all the way down. So it's going to give you another setup where you can hold another
Okay.
trade like this, you know?
Okay.
Right
Okay.
now, especially in the beginning with your account, you
Mm-hmm.
want to focus more on growing it. Even
That
if
makes
like,
sense.
you really want to start swinging once you have like, okay, I have enough capital to have a swing trade holding, but I can still
Mm-hmm.
day trade on the side. You get what I'm saying?
I do. And the thing is, I don't even look at it as day trade versus swing trade. I'm just like, that's the TP. Whenever it get there, that's when it get there.
Yeah, we can't do that. We can't do that.
That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay.
I knew
Okay,
this
all
one
right.
guy. I knew this one guy almost 2 years ago. I met him when I first. Oh, I didn't meet him. I seen him on the Discord, and he was holding. He was holding a. Was a. I think it was. We was in Nasdaq. It was a long time ago. But basically, what he was doing was kind of an example. He had a sale. Had a sale down here,
Mm-hmm.
and he was in drawdown. Like he was in drawdown for like this whole move.
Oh gosh.
Price was
that's
like all the way up here, and he was still holding a small sell.
terrible.
And then he
Wow.
also placed the buy all the way at the top too. And he was still holding that buy to mitigate his sell loss.
Mm.
But both of them was losing. I was like,
course.
why not just close out of your trade? And he's just
Yeah,
like,
and stop the bleeding.
he's just like, man, I feel like price is gonna go in both directions. And I
It
told
never
him,
does that.
and I told him exactly what I said. I said the best way to win in this market is letting the market tell you exactly what it wants to do and just following along.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just follow along with whatever it wants to do and never try to like overextend your thoughts into what the market is going to do. Don't ever be like, I feel like price is going to reach this destination, so I'm going to do this because I feel that way. Do more of it towards like, okay, the market is showing me it's doing this right now, so let me act accordingly. So price did break structure to the downside, showed us price is becoming bearish.
Yes.
But we don't have clear signs that price is going to continue further down, other than
because of that support that you see there
Yep.
at the bottom, right?
Yep. And just
'Cause
overall,
otherwise you say, oh, it's continuing.
Yep. If there was like a whole, indication that price is coming down here, because right now it's hard to tell if price is going to stay bearish due to the fact that gold has all-time highs and it's been going on an uptrend. Price has broken tremendous structure in one day, but that's not good enough to tell us it's gonna go down another, another 1,000 points.
I agree. I looked at the daily. It's still bullish on a daily.
Yeah,
It's just basically it's basically a retracement.
yes.
If you look at it on the longer term.
Yeah, so we don't
You
want to
see that?
overextend. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the indication to the upside here with this new high. So it's just one of those things that we don't want to overextend what the market is trying to give us. We got you got an amazing trade yesterday, literally a great trade, great setup, or great trade, and you don't want to overextend it by saying, okay, price, I want more. You don't want to be, I want more out of this. Price
I
gave you
understand.
an amazing trade yesterday. Take what you
Okay.
get for the week, and then we start back again the next week.
All right. I'm closing as we speak.
I mean,
Right,
that was
I
a
just
great
closed.
trade. That was a
just
great
closed.
trade.
I just closed
Why?
$235
Tell
in
me,
profit.
tell me why every time we get on a call, I'm making you close the trade. So I'll be feeling bad.
Don't feel bad. I made money.
Yeah.
You're helping me not lose money because you're absolutely right. It could go because even on the 15-minute, right, you could see that it's broken. The previous high.
Yeah, it's starting
Right?
to retrace a little bit.
Right. So it could potentially go right back up and break through that 24.13, and then I'll be like, dang it. I could have made more money. Why'd I like watch it? Like I saw all the signs, that
Yeah.
it was going to potentially go up. Why did I ignore that? So I think you're right. It's like it's almost halfway through Friday. Take my money. Like you said, the main goal is to build the account.
Yeah.
Right. And not necessarily like shoot for the moon.
Mhm.
And this is actually the best trading day I think I've had
Let's go.
in ever.
Let's
How
go.
about that? How about that? Yeah.
Hey, look
And I
at that.
think I could have done better if when I got in at that 2481 level. I think what went wrong is kind of like what you're saying. Don't move the stop loss. Don't do that whole trailing stop loss stuff. Leave the stop loss. You know, if you're using ICC and you already know where it's going to go, leave the stop loss where it is and either take partials or close it altogether if you see signs of a reversal.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah, that's 100% true. Yeah, the
So
trailing
that's what's
stop loss, I've seen so many people get, you know, lose, not even lose, but miss out on so many opportunities that could have increased their account size by double or even triple half the time because they trailed their stop loss, price tapped into it, and just kept going.
Interesting. Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So
that's exactly right.
Charge
that's what's been
complete.
happening.
It happens a lot. It happens all the time.
Okay.
So, but
okay.
I mean, other than that, great trade this week. Okay, I see you.
Thank you. yes. You know, I'm on the right track, right?
Hi guys, so I'm not going to make a super long video. I'm just kind of stop it here, and if you want more examples or do you have questions, please comment down below. Make sure you subscribe because I will be dropping a part 2 to this, or I'll be dropping the other version where I just go over straight examples. Also, let me know if y'all want more vlog type styles, just a little day in the life, just a tad bit mixed with education too as well. And yeah, just make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.